couple fights this weekend, bro.
I'm talking about the fight.
The fight. Well,
you know what I'm talking about. The one where homeboy got his jaw broke.
Here, I'll bust up. Okay, should we record a podcast? What is this, the 22nd?
Fuck, who knows, dude? It's almost Christmas, I heard that.
Okay. And what's up, everybody? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to celebrate, we'll celebrate. Should I start over? Yeah, I didn't like that.
Why don't you try that again?
Okay. See that? That's what you get from tuning in live. What's up, everybody? It's the Monday M.A.S.S, the world's greatest action sports podcast. I'm Chris Cote.
And I'm Todd Richards, and we are on a Monday, and it is just shortly before the holiday called Christmas.
And Todd's birthday.
And Jesus knows how much it sucks to have Christmas and birthday on the same day.
Oh, God,
You
yes.
get a combined present.
Yes.
Again. So consider this your combined present.
It's December 22nd. You know, we got Hanukkah happening, Diwali, Kwanzaa, we all kinds of things happening. So whatever you celebrate, happy that.
Explain the difference between all of those holidays.
I cannot. I'm just a Christmas guy, but it's a non-denominational Christmas.
All right.
Trees, you know, there's no
All right.
people getting nailed to things. There's no torture. It's just about trees and presents and families being together.
Trees.
In our house.
Okay.
So, we got some news happening.
Lots of
some
stuff.
action sports news. So if you like action sports news, you've come to the right podcast.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, okay, so we are presented by Mammoth Mountain. That's right, Mammoth Mountain. I've got a message from Mammoth Mountain.
Oh, this is the Christmas miracle.
I'll be playing you that message when we get to, oh, darn it.
Christmas miracle news?
No, my questions are in the phone. Always do that.
Can't you just access that? Where are the questions?
The questions are in the computer.
Okay, well, can't you get them on your computer?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Good.
Mammoth Mountain. So you were saying Christmas miracle?
Yeah, we finally are about to have snow on the West Coast. Mammoth is going to get a lot of snow.
They're going to get
Tom's going to
ham-boned.
get a lot of snow. It comes in wet and leaves dry. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I know about that.
Yep.
What else we got? Oh, we have other sponsors. Hopefully you guys have been shopping for your friends and family via our sponsors, because Sunbum loves you and we love them. Thank you, Sunbum, for another epic year of sponsoring the world's greatest action sports podcast, as well as keeping our faces, lips, ears, necks, backs, arms,
Lips.
legs, bodies protected from the sun.
You know, I will say this. We have one more show before the first
Oh, really?
of the year.
Jeez, we got it. This podcast is relentless. Every week we do this.
It's
It's the only podcast that appears every week, like clockwork.
Whether you
Is
like
it
or
good
not.
every week? Not necessarily, but our average is about 85 to 90% great.
Look, not every episode of Baywatch was a banger.
No,
You know?
not at all. One wheel at one wheel. Imagine getting that one wheel under that Christmas tree and knowing that you're about to carve the earth on any terrain. And then you get an antique bike as well.
Oh my
Are
God.
those bikes in the mail?
Well, I think they're shipping after the new year.
Can't wait.
But you can get that little rolled up, it's like a scroll that says, when it gets here, this is your
This is
gift, and
yours.
there's a picture of it. And those kind of gifts are awesome, but they also suck. But I do think that one of the best presents that you could get, and this isn't involving our sponsors at all,
Okay.
but it's lottery tickets. Like, I forgot about scratch tickets, like how good of a present that is.
That's pretty fun.
You could have a major Christmas morning.
We should
come
get
up.
sponsored by California Lottery. That's where the money is.
I mean, there's one. What is it tonight? The drawing for Mega
Do you
Millions
play?
is when it's like over $1 billion, I think it's dumb not to.
I mean, you're basically making money by buying lotto tickets. Right?
Sure.
Investment.
Sure.
VEIA Supplies. VEIA Supplies. We're prominently featured.
I promise
the,
that if
Florence Pipe
I
Pro.
win $1 billion in the lottery, I will still be your friend.
Okay, will you buy us cameras
Fuck.
for the Monday Mass?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're not. You're gonna quit the podcast?
No, I'll keep going the podcast, but it will stay as shitty.
Can you imagine?
Keep it real.
Todd's like a billionaire, and he shows up to the podcast, and he's like in a Lamborghini, and he shows up and he has like a scarf on and like
I don't
Gucci
think I would.
glasses
Would you
and like a
change?
watch.
Like if you won, let's just say, for instance, you do win the lottery,
Okay.
right? And I want everyone at home to participate in this exercise.
Would
So,
you change?
Yeah, like so. Arguably, if it's like a $1.5 billion jackpot, like you're gonna like your take home's in excess of $700 million.
Yeah.
Now, $700 million can change a person.
Oh yeah.
I feel like, I mean, I don't feel like I would, like my
Change that much?
My interests would probably become a little more like I want to do that and I want to do it now.
Yeah.
And it happens. Yeah. But like I feel like I don't really want to like.
Would you move? Would you move? Get a new house?
I don't know. I don't particularly want to move.
I would get a new dishwasher.
Yeah, I
Mine's
need
broken.
a new dishwasher too.
Oh, we need a dishwasher sponsor.
I would definitely get a massage every day. Like that's for sure. I would get a massage every day.
There, you know what? Like that old saying, right? I wouldn't change, but there would be signs.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
mm-hmm.
I would get. I would probably wear a new pair of socks and a new pair of underwear every single day, once.
Like you, like what?
Throw them
if
away.
you have like $750 million,
yeah.
Right? Like it'd be like if you just put it in like a low yield.
Oh my god.
Savings account.
Put it in crypto.
No, I'm just saying. Like even if you were like, look.
Uh-oh.
You were an idiot.
Now it's a financial podcast.
If let's just say you're an idiot and you just put it in like a low yield savings account or something, like you would have a hard time like outspending your interest.
I could spend it.
I think I could too. I think I could keep up with the interest that $750 million would give me.
Yeah. Well, business tips.
Mm-hmm.
On today's Monday Mass.
Follow me for more financial advice.
New Greens at New Greens. This is what keeps this thing going.
Look at this! Look at this thing right here.
Look at it. I'm pointing to Todd. If you're not watching, if you're listening, I'm pointing to Todd's body, and it's going. It's the New Greens.
This thing
is doing it.
It's pretty good.
All you do is put a scoop in some liquid and shake it up.
It's really it's like the only reason that I'm on the New Greens train is because it's idiot proof.
And it works.
And it's not the only thing that New Greens and Pure Prescriptions has to offer. They've got collagen, they've got what's the others? Creatine, they've got everything, every supplement you could possibly imagine. You can check them out online.
Supplementally yours.
Yeah. Get some.
Hansen Surfboards at Hansen Surfboards. I've been spending a lot of time over at Hansen's.
Really?
I went in there and I bought
don't blow Christmas on the podcast.
I'm not. I got Roman a wetsuit.
You're blowing Christmas.
That was not a Christmas gift. Mm. That's a necessity. His old wetsuit was blown. So, you know, things like that where it's like sporting equipment, you know? Right. You're not going to give your kid, if your kid's like on the lacrosse team, you're not going to give him the lacrosse gear for Christmas.
I feel like that kind of used to be how it was.
I used to get a new wetsuit every Christmas. Mm-hmm. But I had to wait for Christmas and I'd be freezing up until Christmas and then I'd be warm. And every year the wetsuits get better and better. Mm-hmm. So back then, that was a big deal. I had to get him.
What kind of wetsuit did you get?
I got him a rip curl suit. Mm-hmm. Super stretchy.
4.3?
He's so pumped. 4.3.
4.3.
I switched. I've gone from my 3.2, now I'm in my 4.3.
Yeah, it's 4.3 season.
It's 4.3 season here. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, Hansen Surfboards. And I also went in there, and I've been having some skateboarding truck drama.
Can we talk about that in skate
We can talk about that in skate news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce. Oh.
Apparently we're doing that.
What do you want to do, Spy?
I don't know. You go ahead. You already jumped over me.
There is a...
Bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce. Christmas dinner gets better with Bachan's.
Yes. What did I just use? I just used... Oh. Ribeye steak in the air fryer. 12 minutes. Brought it out, salt and pepper, and of course you do the side of the dip. I'm still on the Bachan's garlic flavor, roasted garlic, and it just made for the best. My son and I had I called it a man lunch, just steaks, for lunch.
I had
That's
steak
it.
last night.
Just steaks.
Just steak.
That's it. And Bachans.
That's good.
Yeah, so thank you, Bachans.
You cooked up steak for lunch?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Bro, I
is going
cook
on
steak
over
in the
there?
air fryer all the time.
Bah.
Yeah,
I know how to make steak really good.
me
Dude.
too. Do you go frying pan into the oven?
Yep.
Yeah, I used to
Yep.
do that, but the
Don't-
air fryers.
Don't fuck it up.
Better.
Did you watch that guy? The guy on Instagram?
What?
You've been cooking steak wrong your entire life. Don't fuck it up. And he tells you how to like sear the sides to keep
I know how to
the-
do that.
God, it's so good when you make it good.
I just go air fryer for everything. I love that thing.
I don't have an air fryer.
Oh, you should get one. A Ninja. Brought to you by the Monday Mass Ninja air fryers. Spy Optic at Spy Optic. There will be a pair of spy goggles under the tree for
you
one
know
of
what?
my kids.
That reminds me. I need to text Merciano right now.
About what?
I need some new goggles before I go to Tahoe.
Oh, because you gave me your goggles and then
Yes.
I'm giving them away for Christmas. But guess what? I got some new goggles coming directly to me. And I'm going to order new glasses. So get ready for that, 2026. Pannikin Coffee and Tea at Pannikin Coffee and Tea. Yes, we've got the bags right here. This is a great gift. This is great to give to yourself every day as well. You can order this online. You can go into the shop and buy it. There's still Monday Mass mugs available. Bubs Naturals. Speaking of coffee, I put Bubs Naturals collagen and MCT brain oil in my coffee every single morning. And I still have my hair, which is an absolute miracle. Thank you, Bubs, for that.
Your hair looks,
my nails.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you. I washed it with shampoo today.
BTW.
What else we got? Thank you, Bubs, at Bubs Naturals. Mint Tours, at Mint Tours. I am leaving for the Mint Tour, the Monday Mass Mint Tour, January 2nd. Todd, unfortunately, and
Sucks,
fortunately
dude.
and unfortunately, he's got to work at the
Sucks.
Olympics. He can't come this year.
We're
We're going to do everything we can to make him jealous.
Like, I'm really, really bummed that I can't go. Like
Most people
Japan,
are.
like the couple years that we went in a row to Japan, like
You're going to come back next year.
I know, but it's just such a pain.
You just have to wait a whole year.
Ah, fuck, it sucks.
But you out there, check out Mint Tours, because they've got some incredible tours happening, not just Japan, all over the world. Mint Tours. This is just it's how snowboarding should be done. The platform, at the platform. We're going to talk a lot about the platform and what they did at the Rockstar Energy Snow Games. Is that the right name? Yeah, that's in snowboarding news. DiecutStickers.com, at DiecutStickers.com. The absolute best in the business. If you need a sticker made, we got you. They're the best. DiecutStickers.com. And last but definitely not least, Vesyl Shipping at Vesyl App. Vesyl App. I've shipped a ton of stuff. Somebody bought some Monday Mass merch. Wilkatipichi just did.
You did?
Yeah, and I sent him stuff on Vesyl Shipping. So, here you go. Surf News is brought to you by Sunbum, at Sunbum. Todd, Noah Dean is the best free surfer in the
Dude,
world.
how's the alley-oop? It looked very much like the other alley-oop that he did. Same kind of landing.
Well, are you talking about Stimulant?
Yes.
Noah Dean's new movie, Stimulant, is out now in Stab Premium. It's a banger, Todd.
But the clip that you sent me.
Oh, yeah, I sent you
Of the oop.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But it did look like the other legendary oop.
the one from North Point.
Kind of like, almost like he even landed in the same kind of a section. Like a cupped out little wave behind. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's very
ridiculous.
similar.
He's ridiculous. He's
Mhm.
that good.
His feet.
He's got, like, his feet and ankles are, like,
Yeah.
huge.
Big
But
feet.
God, he's so good. You can watch Stimulant. This is easily the best surf film of the year. Easily. It's the best. It's on Stab Premium right now. Wouldn't be a bad idea to give the surfer in your family Stab Premium for
Yeah, that's pretty
gift.
good. Like, I was thinking, what are good, like, if you're like a,
To the kid who has it all.
right, like a gas card, everyone
Yeah.
gets gas.
Yeah. Everyone gets gassed up.
Everyone gets gassy. I think that, like you were just saying, like the gift of freaking Stab Premium, like that's kind of a
Plugging
sick,
this in.
it's kind of a sick present. It's not even like a, what are you doing over there?
Plugging this in.
Why is it gonna die?
Jeez, come on.
What are you doing?
That's the wrong
Is
one.
it the wrong plug? Chris right now is his phone is about to die.
It's not gonna die.
Okay. Yeah,
We can get through this.
I think you're right. The gift of Stab Premium is pretty good.
The Florence Pipe Pro is wrapped up in
Wow.
decent pipeline. Pretty good.
It was really fun to watch, though.
It was fun to watch because it was kind of like a little bit more approachable. Like, a pipe that most people could maybe try to surf in. But Krista Moore won. Eli Hanneman destroyed everyone in the final. He did a huge back three and a big lofty ass alley-oop. After the dust settled, those are your two winners. Krista Moore's first comp back as a mom.
That was pretty cool.
She went off
with her being hoisted on everyone's shoulders, holding a baby.
That's rad. Mom power, all the time. Eli Hanneman won the Pipe Pro with airs, which is totally fine. Since he did that, that means that Finn McGill is your Triple Crown champion. Very happy for Finn.
That's very sick.
And I loved the broadcast. Kaipo and Rocky were awesome. The Florence Bros with John Pizell, they had like a beach. You see, they had the booth, and then they had a table on the beach, which made up for some great banter. Awesome show.
I like
well
the
done.
way that people are kind of making their broadcasts a little less formal.
A little looser.
Yeah.
A little bit more loose. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Yago Dora just became surfing's most eligible bachelor.
Yo, where is he going?
With no main sponsor on the nose of his board.
What's up with that?
He just took that Volcom Stone off. Well, the Volcom Stone's been off for a little bit, but now it's official. So who do you think Yago Dora should or will ride for, Todd? Who do you think is the Yago spot?
You know, if I think about that logically, I think it's probably going to end up being like a Rip Curl or something.
Okay.
God,
they have such a huge team, though.
Yeah. Maybe Quick's making a play at him.
I mean, anybody would be smart to do that.
What do you think?
He's so beloved.
What's your gut tell you?
My gut,
because Volcom's back.
Well, they're not with Yago.
They're not with Yago, but like who out there do you think? Vans?
Vans would be sick. But I don't think Vans does head to toe anymore. They just do toe.
Interesting. Like, who has the capital?
So think of the main surf brands, right? Billabong, probably not. Quicksilver, I don't know. Rip Curl, maybe, but they have a huge team. They already have world champions. And are they like? It's gonna have to be someone that's like big in Brazil as well. He's a monster guy through and through, so I don't think it'll be a Red Bull thing on the nose. And oh my gosh, it's interesting. And does, as much as we all love Yago, is he going to sell product?
In Brazil, I think.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
I think it'll be.
I'm looking around the office. I'm like, what brand?
I think it'd be really interesting to see. Like, what if it was like a Viore or something?
That would be sick. I would like to be sponsored by Viore.
Or like a Patagonia. I don't know. Like it doesn't really fit with their
Florence?
mold. Florence would be insane.
Ruka?
I could see Ruka.
Visla?
Yeah.
Now I'm just naming off brands.
Yeah, but
you tell us, who should Yago ride
who's
for?
Yago going to end up on?
That's going to cost somebody some money. That's for sure. Also, so voting is in for Stab of the Year. You got to put here's a few contenders. You out there can vote for Stab Surfer of the Year. They haven't asked my opinion. Have they asked your opinion, Todd?
No, they didn't.
Not yet. Okay, Yago Dora, world champ, 3 CT wins, Monster Air Award, Stab High, Snap 5, etc. Huey Vaughn's in the mix, winner of Stab High, landed in NBD in Waco, signed some big contracts. Griffin Colapinto, world number 2, 4 CT finals, a couple standout movies. Noah Dean, so do you go vote for a free surfer or a contest surfer? World champ or best free surfer out there? Noah dropped Horse and Stimulant. He was in Snap 5 and Rage 5. He's super gnarly. A couple other names, Tosh Tudor, Tom Myers, Tahi Drolet. That's just what Stab put on their site as standouts. Best female, Molly Picklum, world champ. 3 finals, 3 CT wins. Katie Simmers, because she's Katie Simmers and we love her.
Yeah.
Milk and Honey, Blouse, CT win, 3 finals. Mila Coco Brown, 1 natural selection. Stab High is just gnarly in and out of the water. She's a ripper. She's an awesome overall ambassador for surfing. Sierra Kerr, she won Stab High Japan and Stab High Sydney. Gabrielle Bryan, because she's just amazing, power surfer. Best juniors, you got James Cusino, Loki Colin, Lucas Skinner, Cruz Denofra. And these are, again, just suggestions. Tia Zabrowski is the best junior female. I don't think there's any other.
I kind of feel like it'll end up being like someone like either Huey or Yago.
Yeah.
You know, for men, just based on like what has happened and.
See, I get sentimental about these things. It's like Yago has his title. Let's like give something to someone else. Right. You know, like Yago doesn't need it.
Then again, is Huey the one because, you know, we're talking wave pools,
right?
You know?
And is Noah Dean who's put out probably the most footage of anybody. It's going to be an interesting one. I think that's an awesome award. It's not quite as good as the Master Skater of the Year award. That's pretty illustrious.
Well, you need to have a new one.
Do you think Tom Shar heard about it?
I tagged him.
You did?
He hasn't come by to get his trophy.
Where's his trophy? Oh, his trophy's a giant R2-D2 handmade
oh my God.
Cardboard robot. Best films, Stimulant, that's going to win. Rage 5, Mission Control, feels like yesterday. Snapped 5, ooh. I think it's going to be Snapped 5 versus Stimulant. Snapped 5 was pretty sick. Okay, best YouTube channel. Who's got this one? Nathan Florence, Cola Bros, Mason Ho and Roy Pringle. Chapter 11.
Dylan
Graves. Twisted Media. Where's Zeke's?
I think Dylan Graves has still got probably the most interesting one. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have more hype around it because it's like it's hard to keep surfing interesting. This is just what I think. It's like it's kind of a lot of the same.
Yeah.
A lot of wave pools, a lot of this, a lot of that. But like when you want to break it down. And like there's some really truly interesting things. Like I mean, just Dylan put up 2 weeks ago. I think he put up like that wave that the Pororoca, or was that not the Pororoca, the one that he surfed.
The record-breaking wave.
The record-breaking wave.
Yeah, the seven ghosts.
And it was just a uncut, raw. Like I just think that's interesting. And
I like it uncut and raw, Todd. Nathan Florence is uncut and raw. His vlog. Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan's is pretty good. It's
pretty good.
Brings you into the lineup.
The one where they're sailing around, they're finding new waves. Yeah. It's like nobody puts you in as precarious a position as a viewer as Nathan Florence.
I think Nathan's is probably the most entertaining.
Yeah, I still watch Zeke's vlog. I watch Yago. I try to watch all the vlogs. We could do a whole podcast about surf vlogs. That would be a vlog. I guess lastly in surf news, Kaipo Guerrero, one of our homies, got a great interview on Stab where he talks about WSL, like the 80s glory days, surfing, snowboarding, and of course, they got the Madonna information out of him.
Dude, you have to.
You gotta do it.
I think a lot of people forget. Like, there's that legendary interview with Cheeseburger and Mason Ho where Kaipo was hosting the Surfer Pole Awards, and those guys brought it back up again.
Yeah, classic moments. Yeah, Kaipo's rad. And you got an interview on Stab. Do you have any other surfing news?
Not that I can think of. We're supposed to get a lot of... actually, the East Coast has been kind of going off.
That's good.
Surf news.
That's good.
It's
been flat here.
Yeah, it's been flat here, but it's about to unflat. But unfortunately, with that comes a lot of...
It's flat, but at least it's windy.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your new sticker idea. It may be flat, but at least it's blown out.
Yeah.
Skate news is brought to you by Spy Optic. Todd, Tony Hawk is back in the news.
He is.
Tony Hawk took to the stage at the legendary Nutcracker Ballet in San Diego's Civic Theater downtown.
You don't say.
An unexpected collaboration leads to a blend of athleticism and artistry in San Diego. Tony Hawk participated in a live performance of the beloved holiday classic, the Nutcracker Ballet.
What did he do?
He skated across the stage. He did some manis. I think he did a fakie rock, a pivot to fakie on a quarter pipe on stage.
What was he dressed as?
No sack tap, which you would think as the Nutcracker.
What was he dressed as though? Like was he like a nut? Was he like one of the Nutcrackers?
I don't know, Todd. I wasn't there, and I just saw this
on the internet. I feel like that's important news. Like was he?
Okay, I can look it up. Okay, ready?
Like if he was the rat, like that'd be
Tony Hawk nuts.
If you Tony Hawk Nutcracker, there's a 70% chance you're gonna see a handrail.
Okay, here's what he's dressed as. He's dressed as...
As your popper. What is he? Okay, so we're getting, this is happening in real time.
It looks like he's dressed as a popper.
You look like a popper.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's not really
This
canon.
is happening in real time. We're looking this up.
Yeah.
We're fact-checking ourselves live on the air. Tony says, I've always admired the dedication and athleticism of ballet dancers. This was a chance to challenge myself in totally different ways and bring something new to both audiences. So he's bringing skateboarding to ballet fans, and he's showing ballet fans skateboarding.
How hard would it have been for you to not yell, do a kickflip when that was happening?
Oh my God, from the crowd.
From the crowd.
Yeah. Todd, I mentioned truck drama.
Yeah, I feel like this is interesting.
Okay.
And people tend to like the tech talk.
Yeah, so the dilemma is this, right? I had a really great setup. I had my trucks were worked in, everything was fine, but my heart told me I needed to give my skateboard to this kid at this park in Peru, and then that's fine. I can just come back and buy a new setup, right? So I go to the skate shop. I have two boards. As you can see, the Vincent Malou board's off the wall.
Okay, so you
And I got another
set
board.
that one up.
Yeah, I got an 8.5 and a Vincent Malou 8.25. Two boards from Element. Thank you, Element. I've never ridden an Element board before, so this is exciting. But anyway, I went to the skate shop, and I immediately felt stupid because I wanted to go in and buy a pair of Indies because just out of comfort, right? I'm like, I'm just comfortable with this. But I don't know what size Indies I ride because they're not labeled the same as the board.
Did you say 159? 149?
Dude,
I'm still in
I
that.
looked up. I looked it up on my phone. What size Indies to ride for an 8.5?
Right.
I go in and I forgot, of course, from the parking lot to go in the shop, and I was like, I'm like, can I ride an 8.5? I just want to get like the most basic Indies.
Right.
And the guy behind the counter, super cool. They helped me. They didn't make me feel as stupid as I felt. They could have made me feel really stupid. I was like, he goes 150, 148 or 150. I'm like,
how do you
I was trying to be cool, and I just.
How do you like your wheels? Do you like your wheels to be even?
I need.
Or do you like a little bit in?
No, I need even with the rails of the board, the sides of the board.
Have to be even.
It has to be even. And here's what happened. I panicked and I thought, okay, wait, I have a cruiser board at home with some older Indies. I'm just gonna switch those.
Wait, why?
Because I panicked.
Why? Because you got the wrong.
Well, because
size?
I used to ride multicolored like Crux trucks bunch, all the fun colors. I liked those. I never got into black trucks, red trucks. I don't know. I guess I was into colored trucks, but now I just want silver trucks. They didn't have the straight up silver trucks in my size.
What color did they have?
There was a gray one. There was a bunch of silver. I mean, huge selection, but I just I panicked, and I left.
You didn't get anything.
And I went home and I took apart this cruiser board's perfect. And I actually ride this cruiser board way more than I ride my normal skateboard. Took it apart, did the whole thing, set up my board. The trucks were too small. So I went and skated on Friday. I'm just like, this fucked.
Like when it would flip over, you'd look at the trucks and be like, that's not.
I'm looking down when I'm riding and I can't see anything. I'm just like, oh my God, this is. And I've been there. I've skated long enough. And I skate enough to know exactly what I want to ride.
Right.
And everything was off. And so then I went to Hansen's because Brent, Becky Bubs told me, he's like, oh, Hansen's has just a nice selection of Indies. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll go in there. And in between all of this, I had switched the cruiser trucks from the 8.5 to an 8.25 Vincent Malou board. And it was still small. And so I went to Hansen's and I ended up buying two sets of trucks.
What is going on?
One set of trucks for the 8.5, one set of trucks for the 8.25. I bought another set of wheels because I was driving myself insane.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And then so I put on so now I have 3 pairs of trucks, 6 trucks total. A cruiser board that needs to be reset up, an 8.5 that needs to be reset up, an 8.25 that needs to be taken apart to set the cruiser board up. It's just madness. As if I have time for all this.
So all I can picture.
I just want to skate.
Thank God that you don't have to deal with putting stickers on a snowboard, because I feel like you're the kind of guy who would peel them off 35 times.
When I was sponsored for surfing, I could ruin a board. a perfectly good board that worked great. If I put the stickers on weird, my mind would just snap, and I'd be like, this board doesn't work.
Huh.
And I've peeled them off and redid it, and in my mind, I still see. But anyway.
Wow.
So I put on our text chain. We have a text chain with awesome skateboarding announcers and us, and we're a support group. And I said, why the frick are trucks not measured the same as a board? It's so dumb to me.
You mean because they're in millimeters?
Why is an
boards in
Indy
inches?
a 156 for an 8.5, if that's even right? And anyway, our friend, amazing skater, awesome announcer, Andrew Cannon, just dropped an interview with Mike Sinclair of Slappy Trucks, where, of course, I've already gone out and bought 5 pairs of trucks, and now I watch this, and I'm like, I probably should have just waited and bought some Slappy Trucks, because this video really told us about trucks.
What is the deal with Slappy Trucks? They are this
8.5, 8.25. That's what it says on the truck.
Okay.
That's what size boards people ride.
That's a really good point, and it's something that I never really thought of at all.
Well, I can't sleep.
You know what? Also,
I've been thinking about it so much.
This is a little bit blending over into snowboard stuff, but like, you know, there's a lot of boards that are out there, and you know, people want boards, but they have, you know, their feet may be too big. I think that snowboards should start really saying like what size foot they accommodate. And I don't really feel like it's not really in there. They talk about waist width of snowboards, and you know, it's all in millimeters, but you know, so in North America, I feel like, okay, this board, okay, here's like a 156. This board with its width is ideal for someone with X size foot. I feel like that is the missing ingredient. I know like LibTech, you know, everything was being in millimeters, and LibTech at one point was like, you know, in centimeters, excuse me, and then LibTech at one point did it in like feet. Yeah. Which, you know, whatever. The whole
it was like 4 foot 3 inches.
Yeah, kind of like something like that. But
like a surfboard.
I do feel like, yeah, that's another one. That's so weird. Why are surfboards measured in feet? Snowboards are measured in centimeters, and you've got
skateboards are inches.
It's just all over the fucking place. Like if there could be some kind of universal thing, and especially coming from me for snowboards, like it's very important to me to know that I don't have a ton of heel drag or a ton of toe drag.
So how wide is the average snowboard?
Great question, Chris.
I have a snowboard right here.
It's all over the map, and it really depends on like what the side cut is.
Can you get different bindings for big feet?
Yeah, you have those bindings that you have right there are made for someone with like a medium foot.
All right, hey, we're in snow news now. So snow news is brought to you by Mammoth Mountain. We're gonna have a message here in a minute, but let's finish this conversation.
But I'm just saying it's very important for people to know, like especially if you have a bigger foot, right? And not just because you're 6 foot tall and you have big feet, it doesn't mean that you don't want to have like a jibby board, like a board that you can like flick around like up at Big Bear, or like in some of these, you know, snowboard parks, like the rope toes at Trollhagen and stuff. You want a small board to jib around in. Yes. But it's really hard to find that because
your feet are big.
And you know, then you have to get a wide, but sometimes the wide boards are just, they're too wide.
What if I came into a shop and this is what you were telling me as I'm trying to buy a snowboard?
I feel like
some are too wide, but then you got a jib. And
dude, I feel like this is actually kind of happens.
It should be simple.
It should be really simple.
So you can get, it seems like snowboards only increase in length, not necessarily in width.
Well, sometimes they do. Yeah. They're scaled up.
Okay, all around.
But sometimes just because a board's a 158 doesn't necessarily mean it's going to accommodate someone with like a size 11 foot.
And for beginners, let's say like I was talking to you about getting a snowboard for my son, or borrowing.
Am I crazy out there, especially in my live chat? Like, do you guys feel like you know exactly what waist width will work for your shoe size?
Wait, waist width? What do you mean waist width?
Middle of the board.
God, you gotta talk in layman's terms,
okay,
man.
The middle of the board and how
I would grab a snowboard.
No, don't. I'm just saying, like I've been snowboarding for a very long time as a job, and I still really don't
as a job
know this.
Waist width is right here in the middle.
Waist width is in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, and then like where your feet go, where your feet, over the inserts, like there's not really very much there within our industry at this point to tell people what size foot this snowboard accommodates.
So this snowboard, this is the Richards Morrow 154.
Mm-hmm.
So for a 5'7" man who can ride a snowboard, sort of, with size 9 feet, this is ideal. So I guess the math would tell you.
Right, but like, okay, so that maybe that's something going forward. You have a size 9 foot. This board accommodates, ideally accommodates a size 9.5 and under foot.
Right.
So if you have like a true size, like size 10 boot, you're kind of on the, you're kind of skirting.
A 10 would work in this.
It would, but you would have heel or toe drag a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just.
Which is where you drag your heel?
Yes. It's just so confusing, and there's just, I feel like there's little bits and pieces that could make things better
all right, what's
for
up,
people.
Monday, Matt?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
All right, what's up, Monday,
Oh wait.
Matt?
Here's a message from Gabe Taylor, Mammoth Mountain.
Stop.
All right, what's up, Monday, Mass? Chris, Todd, hope all is well. This is Gabe Taylor calling from Mammoth Mountain. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a rough couple weeks. Temps have been super warm. We haven't had any precip to speak about, but this all looks to change. We've got a couple storms coming off the coast, and both look, dare I say, ferocious. So look for everything to improve. Like, this is a season-changing event, so we're so hyped to have these storms come through. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the stuff. We'll talk to you next week. Get some waves for me. Cheers.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
Gabe.
love
Yeah,
that.
so that's the big news here on the West Coast. It's very much hyped, especially if you live in Northern California or up in the Pacific Northwest. This storm is a game changer for the ski industry on the West Coast.
It's a godsend.
It is a godsend. I mean, it's.
What do you think is going to happen?
I think that, I've been kind of paying attention to open snow, and, you look at those numbers and then you read the actual reports that people are giving for Tahoe. Storm's going to come in, like, especially for the Tahoe region, the first bit of the storm's going to be really wet, not a lot of accumulation unless you're up really high, but then the snow levels drop past lake level, and that's when they're going to pick up the multiple feet of snow by the time this whole thing ends on Friday. So
we could have a white Christmas at Mammoth and surrounding
areas.
areas.
Mammoth, just where it's located, is going to get absolutely smashed.
Yes.
Now, that's great news for Mammoth. Mammoth's already been doing like pretty damn good job of keeping things going, but it was starting to look bleak.
Yeah.
So congratulations, we finally have winter is here. Better late than never.
No, and is it going to happen in local mountains as well?
I think
Mountain High, Big Bear.
I think it's kind of too early to tell. I think Baldy and some of the higher up on Bear, I think we may get a little bit of snow, but it's not going to be anywhere near what it is in the Sierras. Big Bear is going to get like a shitload of rain.
And then you said the East Coast has snow?
The East Coast has been doing really good. I think it just got warm there, but like this whole storm system that's blasting in this atmospheric river is going to cross the country, and then the East Coast is going to get hit again, which is great. Now, snow news. This is something that like I've kind of been paying attention to a lot.
Look, I got a good title for it.
Oh, here, go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Big Trouble in Little Livorno.
Livigno.
Damn it.
It's Livigno. It's Livigno, Italy. Okay, so there's big trouble in Little Livigno. So Livigno, Italy is where the snowboard events are going to be taking place during the 2026 Olympic Games.
Which is like in 2 weeks.
It's not that far away.
It's coming up.
First week of February, things kick off. I believe the first event is Big Air. Livigno has 0 snow on the ground.
Yeah, there's problems happening.
There's huge problems. There's problems with Italy and the government and not releasing the money that it takes to, up until a few days ago, I heard this from a very reliable source, they didn't even have snowmaking in place.
Oh, because I read this article. So the mayor of Livigno. I spelled it wrong in my quippy title.
Okay, so the mayor of
Remo
Livigno.
Galli said,
Right.
"We'll have the snow we need to run a great Olympics. In fact, we'll have much more."
That's exactly what I would say if the government was about to cut my head off.
Here's the quote. "It was necessary to replace a valve."
That's not true. From what
one valve.
From
could
what I
ruin the whole
heard,
Olympics.
there was because you know how like when you make snow, there has to be like a pond, right, for you to pull the water from to turn into snow.
I didn't know that, but yeah.
The pond didn't have water in it.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
And they knew that the Olympics was coming to their town?
Yeah, for a long time.
Okay.
So apparently there's politics involved. Like I said, I heard this from a decent source that they are talking about contingency plans for half-pipe, slopestyle, big air.
Something like the check is in the mail to make the snow, and the check
I don't
is
know,
not out
man.
there.
I just feel like this is like we had this kind of situation during the Olympics that was in Vancouver. There was huge snow problems up at Grouse Mountain where they held the snowboarding events, but not on this scale. Like, because we are getting down to the wire.
They should move the Olympics to Mammoth. It's right there.
I don't know.
And they have tons of snow coming.
I feel like this is just like one of those things where we begin to see the politics at play. I know like the hockey players, all the NHL hockey players they're boycotting the Olympics, all the people that play in the NHL, because the hockey rink is too short. It's not regulation size.
Oh.
Like small oversight.
Didn't somebody measure it?
Yeah, but like isn't this always kind of happen? Like there's always some kind of like
drama
coming up with the Olympics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope there's a lot of people that have been working incredibly hard to make it to the Olympics, and if something happened where because the IOC and the way the Olympics do things, I've seen this happen in real time. They will straight up cancel an event other than move it. Like they won't move it. They'll just be like, well, there just isn't one.
Well,
I hope that doesn't happen. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I've seen it happen before in qualifying events and things. It's just get your shit together, because these kids are killing themselves. Now, what takes me to another bit of snow news.
Metaphoric, they're not actually doing that.
But they're
trying really hard.
They're trying super hard. They're risking life and limb to make it to the Olympics.
Yeah.
This weekend I was in Colorado. I went to Copper Mountain, Colorado with the ProTech team, and also to go and commentate the U.S. Grand Prix of Snowboarding qualifying for halfpipe that went down at Copper. Simultaneously, we had the Rockstar Open was going on at Breckenridge. Now, this is a tale of two contests that couldn't be any more different.
How far apart are these events?
As the crow flies, 10 minutes, but it takes about 30 minutes to get there just to get together, drive around. So, anyway, Friday, kind of crappy weather during the Grand Prix of Snowboarding. Difficult conditions.
And this is an Olympic qualification.
This is an Olympic
event.
qualifier. Okay. Everyone's on the points march to make their respective teams. B. Kim won for the USA for women, which was great because that's going to do big things for her in her qualification process. Chloe Kim got hurt.
Oh God.
She fell. No one knows how bad it is. I don't think it's that bad. Or else,
snowboarders fall.
Snowboarders do fall. But it was one of these crazy things where I'm here commentating this event. There's a lot of coaches around. There's a lot of
seriousness.
There's a lot of seriousness. You can kind of feel it. It's not like a jovial thing. Now,
there's no DJs and bands playing.
It's just you can feel it. You can feel the weight of this on these snowboarders, and you can see it when they walk around. Everyone's got handlers, and there's a lot of PR and et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. Now you go over to the Rockstar Open of Snowboarding over at Breckenridge, completely different story.
It's a party.
It is a party. Everyone is out there on the hill and cheering, and there's DJs, and it's light, and the format is very much style focused. It's not so much like you're going to this criteria of I've got to nail this and this trick in order to garnish this score. It was such a breath of fresh air.
I was just going to use that term.
It's so cool. Like they had the rail jam that went down on Friday, which was super fun to watch. Brandon Davis won that, absolutely killed it.
Yeah.
Jess Perlmutter won for the women, which was amazing. Just watching these technicians go out there and just slay rails.
It was way more like a fun jam. I don't say backyard jam because the courses looked really sick, but like the riding that I was watching, especially in the slope style, was it called slope style or was it called something else? It's like
yeah, it was
a
it
different
was
kind of slope
it
style.
was a slope style, but like the emphasis on the slope style that they had on Saturday and Sunday was more about how the tricks looked than how many times you're flipping.
Style and creativity.
So you dropped into like a rail feature. There was a bunch of different options in the rail feature, and then it went into like Charles Beckinsale put this course together, which is
Charles, great job.
he's a great job, and the course was very much meant to flow.
Yeah.
So you dropped into the rail, and then there was a jump that wasn't very big.
A jump with a landing.
Yeah, it was like basically called the whale's tail. You
Sick.
jumped into this whale's tail and then out. So it was a rapid fire land and then off this thing. Both maybe at the most 50 feet of distance cleared, which for these riders these days that ride slopestyle, that's tiny. That's
Well, it's like a mini ramp.
That's a tiny jump.
Anyway.
But what it lent to the people that were competing was they could concentrate on tricks like slow rotating 720s.
Oh my God.
It
just
a
looks
lot of backside
so good.
rodeos, and then that went into a great big hip that was like this incredible feature, and that you know people were going absolutely huge. Nick Baden was going gigantic. Raibu Katayama, Mark McMorris, like everyone was like, and then towards the end of this thing, you know, it would end in these two quarter pipes. Mons Roisland at the end of the event. The whole event's over. The party, the whole party vibe is still going on. Mons Roisland jumped over the whole hit thing, which was just like, like huge. And then it ended in the rail plaza after two quarter pipes. But it was just such a fun thing to watch because no one was doing 1260s. You know, the most that we saw was a 1080. But that's like, that's pretty pedestrian these days in a slopestyle event. But it was all Dusty Hendrickson won for the men, and he put on he didn't do 900s. He just did off-axis spins, made everything look really good, really slow, and it just, I don't know, it was so good for the soul.
It was the first snowboarding contest in a long time that actually made me want to go snowboarding.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
Like,
yeah.
If I watch Big Air, it's like I appreciate it. It's cool. It does not make me want to go snowboarding. But this is an event that I was like, okay, cool. And not that I can even do anything that I'm watching, but it's a little bit more approachable when you see somebody just do a killer method off a hip and then hit a quarter pipe and do a Big Air. It's like,
well, that's what we were saying. Like the whole thing was like it made you want to ride, and all I wanted to do when this thing was over was like
I just want to ride.
I want to ride. I want to enter. I hope. Will they have like a Legends, a Masters edition next year?
Master Boarder.
It was so sick. It was so sick, and just being able to see everyone come out and put on an absolute show. It was just so fun.
You're watching it right now. This is making you want to go snowboard.
I'm going through this right here to get the names of who won. So
McMorris won something.
Nope. Mark didn't win anything. Mark got second. So,
he won the Hearts and Minds.
He won Hearts and Minds. So, Telma Sarkapeyu won for the women.
Knew it.
Sarkapeyu.
Spell that?
Sarkapeyu.
TSAR.
Telma Sarkapeyu. I think I probably did pretty good with that. Telma Sarkapeyu.
Yeah. You don't have to do an accent though.
But it's easier when you're pronouncing a name in Finnish. It's easier to put that on your speaking Finnish.
Yes.
But anyway, she killed it, and then Dusty Hendrickson killed it, and then like I said, Brandon Davis and Jess Perlmutter on the rail jam, and it was big money. It was like $15,000 for first place.
Baden got $10,000 for a big back.
Baden got $10,000 for just doing a gigantic method. Nick Baden is the shit, and that was another cool thing too, is you saw all of these people that they weren't necessarily contest riders, and they were hyped to do this event.
Lampshade brother.
Lampshade brother.
So great job to all the people involved, and I enjoyed the commentary. It was
fun,
engaging. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You had Bombhole guys. You had
Stan was there. Danny Davis was in full effect, and it's like I feel like that the
bros,
the way the event was laid out, and the way they're gonna look at this and be like, shit, let's do this. Let's do this in more places. Let's how are we gonna make this course next year? All I hope is that they don't decide like we need to make these jumps bigger and the features bigger. Like I really feel like if we just get creative. Let's just get creative. I know Charles is in there, like with what can we do next year to make this even cooler. It was also really impactful that it was on the freeway run at Breckenridge, where like a lot of us came up riding
Right in the middle.
right in the middle, right?
I know a way they
that's
can
very
make it
cool.
better.
How?
So, do you remember Dew Tour a couple years back did the modified super pipe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think there needs to be a modified. It doesn't have to be super, just a modified pipe
Mm-hmm.
with different angles and like added rails and stuff.
Well,
That
they
was sick.
kind of made this so like the people that knew how to ride transition did really well.
Yeah.
And they also like everyone.
Yeah.
I think it was just.
I have no notes. It was super fun to watch.
I thought it was awesome. Huge thank you to everyone that's over there at Rockstar, Steve M.A.S.S, and and Kemp in transition, and everyone that was involved. Brian Harper,
The platform,
everyone that was involved in creating this. We need it, especially since we're barreling into this Olympic cycle right now, where
about to get real jockey.
It's about to get real jockey, and we're gonna need stuff like this to kind of cleanse the palate.
We need it. That could be also an insult, like, oh, they weenied it, but they didn't weenie it. We need it. This is pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty crazy, to think that this is where we are in snowboarding.
Todd,
Mm-hmm.
we gave out our Master Skater of the Year last week,
Mm-hmm.
and the fanfare. I mean, the comments, everybody's celebrating, like people buying cars and homes because of this award. What about your Master Boarder of the Year?
Master Boarder of the Year?
Your Monday Master Boarder of the Year is, drum roll please.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my jeez.
And it's kind of tough because the season was really at the beginning of the year.
Miles Fallon.
Miles Fallon, your Master Boarder of the Year.
I think Miles is kind of coming. He's kind of coming into his. This is his year for the Cub Scout. I think he got a chance to go on a bunch of trips with Travis Rice, and we could actually see how good Miles really is in bigger terrain. I hope that he gets the nod to go to natural selection. His riding is really matured. He's very nimble. He's very bouncy. He's a lot like Sweeten. Yeah, he's kind of a snow dancer. So I look forward to seeing what he can do in maybe bigger terrain and given some more opportunities, because I feel like he represents this next generation that kind of like has his toe in all the aspects. I think Miles would have done really, really well at this this Rockstar event.
So Miles Fallon, your Monday Master Boarder of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
He just masterboarded all over the world too. Like so many different countries.
It was a mess.
Yeah, I mean, just pulling trick after trick after trick, just pulling and pulling trick after trick, masterboarding at an elite level. So congrats there. This was a cool article, and I didn't know. So I don't know if I've ever physically held an issue of the Snowboard Journal, but I know it's part of the Surfer Journal, Golf Journal. So it's a beautiful magazine. So this is actually a cool story. 11-year-old Mickey Watkins.
Oh, this is cool.
Was playing outside his home in North Minneapolis last February. He spotted a group of snowboarders and photographers all doing the rail. A big ass, city rail, like textbook standard radical stuff. So Mike Yoshida was the photographer. And basically the kid was like, "What are you guys doing?" They were like out in front of his house, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" And Mike Yoshida's like, "Hey, there's a lid, to like a tin, a tub, plastic lid." He's like, "Yo, grab that thing, try it out. Like, do it standing up." And so the kid was like riding down the hill beside the rail on the tub lid.
Mm-hmm.
And Yoshida was taking photos, and the photos just captured everything that made us all want to snowboard in the first place, right? So the kid's just going down the hill, and this photo wound up on the cover of the Snowboard Journal, and I think it's perfect.
Yeah, it's cool. Wasn't there a very classic picture of a surf picture that's very similar to that?
So there was a photo in Surfer magazine a long time ago, and it was like a native kid from an island somewhere far away. I don't exactly remember, but basically this kid is riding on a piece of wood, an old piece of wood on a wave, killer style, and that was a photo that just like changed all the perception of like what surfing is to its core. I think back of probably one of the best Transworld surf covers ever is 3 kids similar on wood, and they're just playing around the shore bake smiling, right?
Because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, and now there's been a big push to get this kid
Right.
some snowboard gear and let him actually try it legitimately. And who knows where this will go? But I just think that it really represents, like, that is the wonder and the magic of these sports. It's not has nothing to do with Olympic points or anything. It's all about like, I want to stand up. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to stand up sled.
Yeah.
So yeah, Melanin in Motion got involved. Public Snowboards hooked the kid up. Aspen gave him a season pass, so it's on.
Wait, Aspen?
I think so. Oh wait, no, not Aspen. It would be in Minneapolis, right?
Okay.
Somewhere in Minneapolis.
Okay.
I wrote it wrong.
I mean, that would be kind of like a little insensitive to be like, Aspen Mountain gives the kid a season's pass.
How am I going to get there?
How am I getting there, and where am I going to stay?
Yeah, so that I just thought that story was so rad, and the photo is so sick. You know, the kid's just out there like going, what? You know, like, what is this? I want to try it.
Yeah.
And Mike Yoshida, like, props
Yo,
to
killed
just
it.
to go like, oh, like, you know, this dude's like getting smoked trying this rail over and over, and he's like, hold on a second, shoots a photo of the kid like sliding on his like cover.
That's sick.
And the guy's like in a heap at the bottom of the rail, like, what? You
Bleeding out.
Oh, I love it.
What else you got?
Well, the snowboarding enthusiasts at USA Today
Oh, great.
have just named Brighton the top USA snowboard mountain. And I think that's fitting, right? Because they were the first mountain to allow snowboarding in Utah in the
Back in the day.
80s.
Sure.
They also said Big Bear was number 2.
Dude, did you see the
Yes.
clip I sent you of the girl getting destroyed?
I did not like that.
Okay,
She's injured.
I don't really understand what's happening sometimes at Big Bear, and like, how do people, number one, your first instinct is to remove your shirt. Instinct number 2.
Remove your football jersey.
Yeah, remove your football jersey and then just go as fast as you can with no control
God.
into a crowd of people. I really do not understand. Like, how do these people drive? Like, what are their lives like? If this
How
is
do you
like
drive home when you're drunk on the mountain?
I don't even know if they're drunk. I seriously think, and this is a great.
I think they're drunk.
It's just, I don't know. And these are like kids. Like, sometimes you can, you know, if it's like some overweight fat dude who's obviously been, or some jock who's obviously been smashing fireballs since 7 a.m. But like, a lot of this footage is kids that are like 15.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. I just today is a great day to run down a family. Like,
Some of these and the fights and the wipeouts are brutal.
I don't understand it.
I don't condone it. But it happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I got for snowboarding news.
All right. Well, I mean, that's pretty good snowboard news. I think we covered quite a bit there.
I got some nerd news for you.
Nerd news is brought to you by One Wheel and their new Antic bike that if you get one for Christmas, my goodness gracious.
Can I ride it? Can I try it?
Can we have that?
Can I try a bike?
Okay,
Let
what's
me
what
try
you
a
got?
bike. Well, it's a holiday tradition at my house to watch Die Hard,
Really?
which I feel is the best Christmas movie.
Okay.
And my favorite Christmas movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
We usually watch the Lord of the Ring trilogy.
Oh, you watch all of them,
Yeah,
right?
it starts at Thanksgiving and then it moves through
Okay.
Christmas.
And what's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie and why?
Return of the King.
And that's
The second one.
Second one.
Mhm.
Is that the one with the orcs?
Oh, the orcs are in all of them.
Oh. What's the one where the orcs are like
Man flesh.
born out of the earth? They come out of the earth for the big fight scene?
That's
Is that
fair.
all of them?
That's, yeah.
No. I've seen them. Okay, Fallout. Season 2
do you, sir?
is so good.
Saruman.
Fallout. Season 2,
Oh,
Todd.
yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
Bro. Fallout Season 2 is great. It's on
How many episodes are out now? 2 or 1?
1.
Okay, I haven't
They're
seen
going to
it.
make you wait for it. It's on Amazon Plus. I love this show.
I hate to admit it, but I'm still trying to catch up with Stranger Things so I could be ready for
That's my next
Christmas
question.
Day.
Okay, so the Stranger Things rollout's pretty unique, right? I think they dropped 5 episodes,
I think it's 4.
4 standard episodes.
And then
I'm not going to give any spoilers. The end of the 4th episode was pretty shocking.
okay.
And then it goes to the theaters for the finale.
Well, I think it's like a 2. I don't know how many are left. I think is there just one more, but it's a 2-hour.
It's
movie?
interesting.
I mean, it drops on Christmas Day, right?
So here's what happens. Okay, so
Episodes 5 through 7
Yeah.
on December 25th,
5th,
and a series finale
Finale.
on December 30th. Wow.
but only in theaters.
No. You
The
can-
season
you can-
finale is in theaters.
No, you can watch it in theaters.
Oh, okay, so it's both.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Would you go to a
No.
theater to watch it?
No.
No. Why?
Movie theaters are dead, dude.
They're dirty places.
They're very
They're
dirty.
nasty in there. Sticky feet.
I mean, if they had a Stranger Things popcorn bucket,
like
like
he's
the
getting a hand job behind you, trying
know
to watch the
the-
movie.
the Demogorgon, like its mouth. That'd be a great popcorn Demogorgon
That would
popcorn
be a
bucket.
great popcorn bucket. And I don't know if the guy behind you is masturbating in the theater.
He's not.
I never got to go to those theaters in Times Square.
Before Giuliani cleaned it up.
Yeah, that's kind of a sad thing in my life.
But you're bummed you didn't get to go.
Man, if I had a time machine, I would go back to 1975, Times Square, and go to the theater.
Gross.
Go to the theaters. You wouldn't have Stranger Things in there, but you would have strange things in there.
Right.
That's for sure.
Yep.
I can't get to these questions.
Okay. Well,
Should I
fuck it.
just get the questions off the thing?
I don't know. You guys have any questions, really quick, on the chat?
Questions up here.
Okay, you got. All right.